if you're not working really quickly on a bit of music, if you're not like in that state where you're just flowing through it, then there is always going to be some kind of reason for that. Like you're feeling insecure about the idea, or you want to work on something else. Actually, there's like, even if you can't tell on the surface level what that reason is, like your subconscious is going, "Oh, I don't like this," and for me, that is like always a flat out symbol. Just stop working on that bit of music and do what you want to do. Because like one session where you're really into it, really focused for even just like 2 hours, will always be better than like spending a whole week dipping into an idea, not coming up with anything good, and having to scrap bits of it, that kind of thing. I actually love doing mixdowns. Like, I know a lot of people who don't, but for some reason I find it's like the last stage of the tune, and it's sort of where you're making it sound. I guess it's the most technical, almost like you're trying to fit the parts of it together. So for me, it means pretty much EQ on everything, like sometimes multiple EQs, and just looking at something like span, and seeing how everything sits together, trying to find if there's sort of any gaps in the mix down, if there's either frequency gaps or sort of changes as it goes through, and changes in volume as well. So I'm trying to keep everything at a sort of constant level. Um, that said, you want to have dynamics between the sections, but if your first drop is like much louder than your last drop, it won't sound good when you master it, or it won't sound as good. I know a lot of people have different opinions on what you should have on your master, if you should mix with a mastering chain on, and like different people get different results. And for me, I find the cleanest result is just doing nothing on the master and then mastering it separately. I think with EQ as well, it's like people. I think people kind of think of EQ as something which has got to be like static all the time, or anything to do with mixing. People like put on a multi-band compressor or something, to fix one problem that appears once in the tune. And for me, I just automate an EQ. I just have an EQ on for that bit and then off for the rest. And like that is almost the same as just splitting something off onto a separate track and EQing it separately. But I find that's quite a cool way of working, and it's a good quick fix. And it doesn't like it doesn't matter that there's a technically better way of doing it with like multi band compression or whatever, because if it works and it sounds good, then it is good.